And for the Team Spirit side, do you think there's anyone who can sort of stop that onslaught early?
They're going to look at the Ember. Yeah. Ember. Everybody's looking at Ember for this match. Yeah.
It has to be the Ember.
And now we're going into the final game of TI10. But before we go into game, we'll be coming to Sumi with Team Spirit's coach, Silent.
Thank you very much, AUI. Silent, this is the final game of the tournament. There is nothing more after this. Grand finals, the score is 2-2. No need to hide strategies now. What is your team's strategy to win?
Luck. Our best strategy is just luck.
Your strategy is just luck.
Yes. Best strategy. Our best strategy.
Their best strategy is luck, and luck.
See the courier taken out up top. Mirror continuing to trade as best they can here with White.
Yeah, doing a good job, making sure this top hard camp is blocked. Oh,
well, they're going to try to move over. I mean, Collapse has hit the level 3. See if he's got enough lockdown and damage to take this kill, and yes, he does. At the same time in the mid lane, Toronto, Tokyo. Very low there, has to get out of the range of a potential tiebringer. He will, but there we have it. First blood up top. A good quick read from Spirit there as soon as they knew that they had the setup to the Tiny. Arme is going to be fine.
That's good pressure though. They force him off of the lane. They finally have managed to get lane control up top, and immediately when they get it, they have the opportunity to pressure the Tiny. So force him off the wave, force him to go into the jungle, and he doesn't have any sustain, right? So he's going to have to spend gold on the extra region.
They're going for him early on here with the 3 of them surrounding the Terrorblade. Yatoro is trapped in the trees. The moves from the supports of PSG.LGD start to come in. Top. See the counterplay attempted. Set up with the Nightmare, but a TP's already coming over for nothing to say. He'll be ready to fight if Team Spirit push any further, and they won't. They'll respect the potential of a backup by these early moves as PSG.LGD do start to slowly ramp up an early gold advantage. Now hitting the 1k lead, they'll be able to catch themselves a lonely Bane in the river. Mira.
Yeah. And Yatoro actually gives his position away. He used
Get a grip onto Arme. He is tanky though, 2.4, 2400 HP. He's got the Echo Saber, the treads. See if they can do it. Nightmare setup, instantly TPs are coming in. See if they can do the damage quick enough. Yatoro focusing down with the Metamorphosis and the illusions. They'll be able to take it. They kill off Arme. Mystic Flare's coming in, but Yatoro is able to sidestep it. PSG.LGD, can they get a grab in return? Nothing to say. Trying to charge in. See Mirror head into the trees, trying to distract them from the rest of them, but here comes the micro from White.
Nice.
He's able to lock down Maposhka here with a setup from the Centaur, drag back into the combo. He'll try his best to break the combo. Nothing to say here with the curse thrown out Maposhka, but he will still end up going down. Still though, Spirit, they'll take that. They got in, they're up.
Great read from Spirit again. And look up top, Yatoro's just farming. 5 heroes committed down here for LGD, but Yatoro has the space that he wants.
Can they get a grab underneath the tier 2 tower? Jinkyu, nothing to say, they're going to try. Collapse, he's going to go with the RP just onto Jinkyu, drag the Scarab underneath the tower. They will lose the Wyvern in return, but Yatoro's ready to turn up. The grip's there. They've caught, nothing to say, underneath the tower. Yatoro's bit this off for now though. Sleight of Fist comes out as they're looking to turn on, and nothing to say, they get him. Jump forward with the Remnant, he's looking for more. Toronto Tokyo in with the chains onto both Y and Arme. Arme goes down. Y and Fabian lost to alive, but not for long. That Shockwave claims the life of the Enchantress. The Spirit, or Collapse, will end up dying here to the Thunderhide of Faith Beyond, but of course that will also get claimed by Yatoro, so more money for them on the defense. An aggressive dive underneath the tier 2 tower, but as we said, the turnaround, it's absolutely there. Yatoro's able to get involved, and PSG.LGD, they get punished.
Yeah, beautifully done. Yeah, Faith Beyond's about 1,000 gold away from the Ags.
Collapse, he's got that horn toss, he's got that setup. Quick catch and a drag back on as Jinkyu gets him in reach of the rest of the team. They've got to watch out for these pickoffs. This is something that Collapse was tearing them apart with earlier in the series.
Yep, and Collapse has recognized that, you know, the idea from LGD here is to silence him when he blinks into horn toss, so he can't get the skewer back. Very similar to how the Rubik functioned in the last game, but this time around they're just going to try to use this silence from Skywrath. So what does he do? He goes for the Sky. Great game understanding from Collapse.
Straight into the pit now as well. Even just with the one member down, with no Sky, no Jinkyu, it's still enough that PSG.LGD feel that they cannot take this fight there. Letting this go to Spirit.
I feel like the pacing of the game right now, it really does favor Team Spirit. And they expect LGD to make some kind of move to try to break it up. I think they can't just let them farm out this 5-minute Aegis. It's a tense game.
I mean, you know that Team Spirit's got the solid jump, but PSG.LGD, they've got the hard hit. If they can get in with the tiny wolf, we're going to see Collapse commit. He's in with the horn toss. He's going to look to separate. Nothing to say for the rest of the team. Fiend's grip as well, locking down the Kunkka. They get the quick grab. Nothing to say. Out for a minute.
10 seconds on the Aegis, and once again the wolf forms are used, but Ame is deciding to retreat. They don't see the opening they want. There's no buyback on the Kunkka.
Yeah, it's hard to fight with one of their most farmed cores right now in the game. They need them all up, really, to tackle Team Spirit head on. Bit of timing left on the Metamorphosis, so Team Spirit, they can push on. 26 minutes in, starting to take down this tier 2 tower.
Up top, ooh, quick fingers. Jumped away from the stun of the Tiny.
It's the fortification soon to be coming to an end. You see Spirit, they're happy to go for the dives behind the towers. Toronto Tokyo is in, and he's found himself Jin-Q.
Great recognition there. You know, Tiny initiates on you top. What does that mean? That means there's no heroes mid to fight. Immediately dives in. Wherever the Tiny is not, Team Spirit have massive freedom to make moves. The Tiny, it's really all about this Tiny, and 2 last wolf forms have not gone PSG.LGD's way. In fact, the game is slowly swinging into Team Spirit's favor, and they're kind of getting past that impossible timing of fighting this Tiny.
Or Collapse, he's got another grab, jumps in, why? He's gone.
And get map control that way. And you know, with these illusions pushing safely, you're forced to respond.
He looks for the jumper Collapse, he's not able to get the grab back on Nothing to Say. So Nothing to Say, Beacon is up, a mirror holding him for the logo of the Fiend's Grip gets cancelled by the Avalanche. The Winter's Curse coming to a quick end as PSG.LGD now charging out the base. Bo comes crashing down onto Mirror. Ancient Seal for now onto Yatoro, he's looking to back up and reset inside the base. Toronto Tokyo, he's diving in, past the tier 3s, he's able to take out Nothing to Say. Looking at Remnant over to the side, he's got his eyes over towards Y. Or maybe even more actually, he's holding on to that, not jumping back quite yet. As they've killed off 2, and with 2 dead, they may just have the room here to push up to the high ground. Yatoro, he's stepping up. Still a bit longer with the Metamorphosis left. They're taking this tier 3 tower. There's going to have to be buybacks. Jin-Q back into the game. But a tier 3 taken here. Some damage being done to the Rex as well. No Kunkka for 40 seconds.
Yeah, and no wolf bite.
Collapse.
Catch.
He finds a grab. Jumps in. Drags back on the Skyrap maze. Jin-Q. He's gone for 70. Another man down on PSG.LGD. Spirit. They'll keep the push going. And you've got to be careful. You know, Collapse is looking for another one. There it is. He's in. Drag back on Y. He just can't stop finding them, Collapse. Every single time, pick off after pick off. You can't stand anywhere near Spirit.
No, you absolutely can't. And Yatoro's recognizing, you know, I don't have meta. I don't have my strongest spell, but neither do they. And he's just pushing it here. I think they're going to keep going for these buildings. They do not seem afraid. There's so much confidence right now in how they're playing. They get the buyback. He's been X-marked, but he has 3,000 HP.
He's so tanky. Sunder, Satanic at the ready if he ever feels threatened.
But look at this. LGD are coming in from behind. They recognize that they can't go on the front line. They need to catch the backline heroes.
They're going to try and go for the easy kill first, or at least the easier, maybe. But no, it's not. TP out there, able to stop it. Arme's in with the combo. They catch the Bane. They need more, though. Nothing to say in the team. Doesn't look like they're going to get it. Maposhka's off into the trees. They won't be able to find him to stop that escape. Team Spirit, they take a Rex. They take a tier 3 in the mid lane. They only end up losing a Bane, pushing them up now to an 8k lead against PSG.LGD.
Yep, and once again, both the wolf forms are expended. So you know what that means? Roshan's available. Metamorphosis is ready in 10 seconds. Team Spirit are going to eye it up.
It's going to get even harder to deal with Yatoro now. He's got the full Silver Edge done, so the ability to sort of duck in and out of the fights. He is going to be a right nightmare to deal with. We see Arme's farm not too far behind, but you definitely feel that at the moment, with the timings that they've hit, Spirit as a unit are so much harder to deal with than it is for them to take down PSG.LGD.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's reflected in the way that Alm is playing, but he's about to get caught here at the top lane.
There's Collapse, in with the horn toss, dropping the RP. The BKB was out in time, he's into the invis, but the physical, is it going to be enough here from this Terrorblade? Yatoro is focusing down Arme. Arme's trying to run, but he can't get away from him. Arme out for 80. They're ready to chase for more. Collapse, steering in and close the distance onto Jin-Q. They've caught the Skyrap, set up there as well with the curse. They're ready to close up onto Fate Beyond as well. They're going for a third kill here. Skewer from Collapse, back into the claws of Spirit.
Team Spirit has lasted through the hardest part of the game. Now, everything is theirs. They just need to play this calmly Don't overextend. Recognize that as long as we play around our own timings, this game is firmly in our grip.
I mean, there's 3 dead. There's no buyback. It's only nothing to say. And why left here for the defense? As Team Spirit, they're onto the tier 4s. They've got a fortification, but there's still those long seconds before they get their 2 cores back in the game. PSG.LGD.
They're gonna have to try to do something. I don't think they have enough time to wait for Tiny to respawn.
See how carefully Team Spirit play it.
Goes back.
There's still 20 seconds, no army. They can push. They can push this Spirit. They don't need a back. 20 seconds without army. They're going to look for more grabs before they close it up. Jump forward for a collapse. Xingqiu goes down. Nothing to say as well. HX point, nothing to say, has a buyback. 8 seconds until army, but the Ancient, they're looking to close it up.
They're
they can
hitting
taste the championship. They can taste the money, but the backdoor protection kicks in. The backdoor protection is in. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. PSG.LGD, they'll start now to force Spirit back out the base. Miposhka will get himself out with a blink. They just need to reset Spirit.
They're trying to get out. Faith Beyond's on top of Mira, though.
So they've got the curse, holding back the Lycan. Why? Being a bit of a nuisance off to the side. Gets the impetus onto Mira, but why? It's chased down by Collapse. You saw they've got him. Toronto Tokyo, long mana. James holds it back, but now with the BKB armor.
He has buyback, though.
Straight back in with the Remnant. Gets instantly caught out with the Torrent. Well, the silence as well. Jump forward, collapse, BKB, sewer back, into the clutches of Yatoro. Yatoro, they're going to be able to lock him down with the RP. Where's the detection? Where's the detection?
No detection.
They need to see him. They don't get to see him. Army, he's going to live. He's going to turn towards Mira. He's still very low here. And then a slight change. They get him. They finish him off. Oh, nothing to say.
What a TP.
What a TP. He's out. He's alive.
So, no buyback on Toronto Tokyo. No buyback on Faith Beyond.
Boy.
No buyback on Ame.
Oh my goodness.
There is a Roshan.
There is.
Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Oh,
I mean, it was so close. But the backdoor protection kicks in. PSG.LGD are able to pull together a defense. They lose their tier 4s. But the Ancient still stands.
Yep, Satanic used Sunder as well. You can feel the nerves. I can feel it. It's just so much on the line. Just one Sentry Ward could have won them the game there, but Support's unfortunately not able to get into range.
Let's see what they can do around this pit. They're still down 16k PSG.LGD, but they've got all their ults up. Can they make any sort of steal? They've already managed to set up here onto the Kunkka. They're going to go straight to it. Yatoro coming in with a BKB. The curse holds back Arme on the side. Nothing to say. He's going to go down. Out for 110. Yatoro's ready to step over to his next target. He's looking over towards Arme. Collapse. Popping the BKB. Miposhka keeping himself alive with a cold embrace. Spirit. They'll turn over towards Arme, but Arme's still got the BKB to go. He's killed off another support. He's looking at Toronto Tokyo. Toronto Tokyo by the time of the yours. He's got another Remnant. Slight this into the Remnant up to the high ground. He's away. Both teams again. Yeah, sneaking around under the cover of these silver edges. Watching one another.
Metamorphosis is out, but so is the 2 wolf forms. So both teams taking it safe right now. But look at why. He's stuck on the cliff.
Why?
Dude, look at how carefully they're playing it. They're scared to walk up here and try to kill him.
Watch like... Oh, they got him.
There we go.
They'll take him off the cliff.
But look at Roche! Oh, Armin's killing Roche!
Oh, no, he can't do it, surely. Blink out time, collapse. He's got his eyes on him. Still nothing to say or why for 50 seconds.
Armin's alone.
He's gone in alone. That was a risky move. He's got the back of a Xingqiu. But Spirit, they're going to chase on. Slight chase. Armor, he's gone. 2 minutes, no Tiny. Ancient exposed. Spirit, they'll make the walk over towards the Ancient.
They're not waiting for the creeps.
They're ready to close it this time. Only 2 left. Can they stop a PSG.LGD? I don't think they can. Xingqiu's got it. It's over.
GG.
It's over. GG. They've got it. They have done it. Team Spirit. They come into the grand finals. 2 games straight up. They take them away from PSG.LGD. Game 3 and Game 4. PSG.LGD, they hit back. But the Game 5, even though they get knocked out in 3 and 4, Spirit, they come back with the same skill and ability that's taken them this whole road to the grand finals. And what a road it has been. They take down Fnatic, OG, VP, IG, Secret, and now in a best of 5 at the grand finals, the International 10, they defeat PSG.LGD arguably the favourites coming into the tournament.
Absolutely, and they don't just defeat any PSG.LGD. They beat PSG.LGD playing their best draft. This was all the heroes that PSG.LGD wanted. Like Seb touched on, Lycan, Tiny, they invented this. This was the most dominant combo of this tournament, and they beat it. They figured out how to beat it, and they beat the best team at playing it.
I mean, it's insane as well. 4 of them, their first TI.
That's crazy.
Yatoro, Toronto, Tokyo, Collapse, Mirror the first time. They've been on the TI main stage. Mipochka, he's been it before, but only top 8 this time. Leading the boys to the championship title and taking home $18 million in Zania.
It's unbelievable. I know before this tournament I was streaming and people would ask me like, where do you think Team Spirit are gonna place? And I honestly said, on a good day, if everything goes their way, maybe top 6. I never saw this coming, not in a million years. What an unbelievable performance.
What a story, what a road, what a dream here that they've achieved. The Spirit now claim the Aegis. Ladies and gentlemen, your International 10 champions, Team Spirit.
Especially for these fucking guys. Yeah,
they came out from him.
Mipochka.
Hello?
Hello, Mipochka. Congratulations on winning the International 10. I must ask, you are the captain of a team who has with 4 players who have never played at a TI. How did your team come together and become so strong?
It's all because of our manager Korban. He made this team. He invited me and already a good start.
They're about to take some pictures.
But I don't know. It's just because we did a lot of work, hard work. Also, we had a bootcamp before that international, and that was the hardest bootcamp I ever had.